Oh man, yeah, I'm quite tired today, to be honest. I've been trying to get up and solve issues that I've been having, but uh, this code is just, I mean, uh, I'm using a template, so I mean, I shouldn't be getting this many problems, but for whatever reason, I just have like a rubbish bug with my authentication, and essentially it's saying that it can't fetch and stuff like that. And to be honest, I'm kind of tapped out. But anyways, I'll figure it out. But to be honest, I think this copying thing might be the way, looking at people that have done something and essentially just building the idea, looking at their marketing strategies and using it. But anyways, yeah. So I want to try and get this done this week, to be honest. There's barely enough time to do anything as it is. And I'm just tired anyways. Um, okay, so some good news from Apple. They finally reached out to me. Here's the email. They finally reached out to me and said that they were essentially going to charge my account by themselves, kind of something like that, and that it would be charged within 48 hours. So just hoping on God that this will be solved, and then that means that going forward I can launch apps. Um, yeah. So yesterday I was just also very tired after teaching Bible study and then eating yesterday. I just went on my bed to, I mean, of course, it was a bad idea to go to my bed to pray, to be honest, but I was just tired, which is kind of what it's like today as well. I mean, yeah, and I just went to my bed and I just lay down, and it was just a bit too much. Yeah, I woke up later in the morning, like around 2 a.m., but I even really couldn't do anything. I just wanted to go back to sleep, but I was finding it difficult for like a couple of hours, and then I finally went back to sleep. Woke up tired. It's fun being an adult. Um, yeah. So, um, startup is going good. I'm just doing a whole lot of refactoring right now. Refactoring a lot of the API endpoints so that it can be easy to write uh, tests and also easy to write code as we go forward. And there are some things that I used over and over, and I mean, I don't want to replace them until we refactor and then we see the patterns and then we know what we should centralize and what we shouldn't. And but it's going good. The new GLM models that were released are really awesome. Actually, I'm using 4.6 now, and it's so much more better. And Cloud Code also got like a new coat of paint, and it looks much better. And the whole experience is just getting much more nicer. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I read through the tests myself. I remove like blah 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 tests that I just added and stuff like that. But anyways, I really need to launch this app. I already marketed. I mean, I already scrolled today to warm up the account. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's just creating the videos, and they're like really good videos that don't require me to show my face. Um, yeah. So there's that. What else? I just really need to solve this rubbish authentication bug. I mean, there are other problems I could go ahead and solve. I don't know why I'm not solving those problems, but anyways, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm gonna launch this no matter what. I'm not gonna get tired, and I'm gonna launch it this week. Let's put a time on it. I'm gonna launch it this week. I wanted to talk about something else. Yeah. So one thing that has kind of been coming to my mind as well is the strategy being cloning. You know, this cloning thing really might make a lot of sense because I was watching a um podcast today on the Diary of a CEO, and I forget the guy's name is Indian, and I was talking about how some of the best entrepreneurs essentially were people who just copied somebody else's idea. And then again today I saw a guy on Starter Story and the title essentially was "I copied my way to $30 million," which was pretty nice. So, and copied does not mean cheating; it just means the way innovation always works is that um, it's always a minor shift from a sort of differentiation from what somebody else has done in some way. But of course, in the same way that artists first learn to become artists by painting the works of the masters, if you want to write better, fiction, for instance, you do what's called copy work, or any type of writing really, and you just essentially practice the best works or the works that you like, and it helps you get better as a writer and all that kind of thing. I believe my first million was Sean Purias, and the other guy, I forget what his name is. They have a course on that. So essentially copying. And so where I'm leading to is that I've been thinking about this as a Christian and as a pastor, that there are certain things that I'm not comfortable doing, not the copying part, because again, it's not cheating, it's getting inspiration, even though if it's literally doing things piece for peace and stuff like that, of course differentiating in some way whereby it's not like you just copied everything exactly. But then part of copying is that you don't invent the formula, but rather you look at what is already working, even to the minor precision details, which then means that there might be some things on the page that they might have added as a result of their success, or that they might have added just because they don't have the same filters that you do. So for instance, I saw one, like there was one on page that I was copying, trusted by 350,000 people. It would definitely be the goal to be trusted by that many people and more. But as the app is not currently trusted by that many people, I just didn't feel comfortable leaving it there, and then leaving fake reviews. That just felt wrong. I hope there's no site that I've launched that I've put fake reviews, but I intentionally always remove it, even when I'm using like boilerplate code. You know, there are things that I'm not like. I was watching a podcast, and the guy who was a Christian was talking about how he did like I don't know, adult content as a means of marketing an actual Christian app, which I don't know. I didn't go and watch it, but that was pretty weird. I don't know. It's pretty as simple as I have to keep my inhibitions. I have to keep the constraint of the spirit so that I don't begin to delve into things that, in the pursuit of the goal that he gave me, I lose my relationship with him. Yeah, absolutely not. So yeah, so just some things that I can do. So I'm definitely seeing a clearer way to succeed with entrepreneurship, especially with building apps. By apps, I mean web apps, mobile apps, and stuff like that. Just copy what's already working. So that's what I want to do. I just need to solve this bug. The main feature, to be honest, is really done. It's just an API call. I've essentially put all that together. I just have to put the API key, and that's literally what everything left. I'm just trying to set up the what I call it, the user story, or the UX flow, the user experience flow, so that the thing is working as it's supposed to be. But well, I think I've blabbered on for too long, so ciao.